actually sit up out of the pose. Okay, take Ustrasana, but come to the wall. Sorry, I have to show this with my back to you. Come to the wall with the pubic plate, top thigh on wall. Keep the thighs, the pelvis touch the wall. If you can't go to your heels, add something behind there like a bolster or a block. You're keeping the pubic plate, the top of the thighs in contact with the wall in Ustrasana. You can put a bolster across your ankles or blocks there. Lifting up and doming back. It's fine to turn the toes under if you need to. You can hook the thumbs under the buttock bones and spread the buttock bone and back thigh. Roll the outer thighs, keep the pubis in contact with the wall. Head is either all the way forward or all the way back. Lift. Now from tongue tuck at the base of the buttocks, lift your lumbar spine and floating ribs up. Don't immediately jump to the chest. After lifting the lumbar and floating ribs up, then home the upper thoracic spine to the max. Okay. Dome up out of the pose, sit back on the heels, take a break. Happy camel. And then repeat Ustrasana, please. When you arch back, try to touch the feet without rotating or twisting, like left-right or right-left. Try and going back as symmetrically as you can. Then press down from the toenails to the knees. That's how the camel lifts up. But spread the toes, hugging from the ankle to the hip, and then contract the hamstrings so the buttocks tuck. Lift the floating rib lumbar spine, then dome the chest. So the doming of the chest is helping to lift you up off the lower back. And then dome out of the pose. And step away from the wall. Okay, then take Viparita Dandasana on your chair. Back bend, feet to the wall today. Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. If that's not doable, cross bolsters is an acceptable alternative. If that's not doable, then just drink some chai, I guess. Have some chai, wait for the next one. You want to feel like you're doing Ustrasana in this pose, in the upper torso, thoracic spine. So if you need to elevate the heels, that's fine. I want you to be able to very firmly press the big toe mound into the wall. Maybe not the heel, but at least the big toe mound. Now, when you press the ball mound into the wall, then you pull the thighs away from that into the sockets. It shouldn't push you away from the wall, actually. It's the anchor from which you anchor the legs toward the sockets. Then again, like camel pose, we tend to jump up into the thoracic spine, the chest. Contract the hamstrings. Extend the side ribs and lumbar, and then dome the chest from that extension. So the floating ribs have a sense of moving away from the pelvic rib. You're not really trying to push them up into the front body at all, just drawing them away from the tuck of the hips. Bring the most back bend into the first and second thoracic vertebrae, T1 and T2, just opposite the hollow of the throat, at the base of the neck. Add the arms over the head if you do that extension at your discretion. Some people like to do it right away, some people later. So the body becomes a rainbow. The inner arc of the rainbow and the outer arc of the rainbow are balanced with one another. It's not that the bottom of the arch is trying to push up into the top. It's supporting the arch above it. The back body arch is supporting the arch of the front body. And then the front body can even ascend and open even more off of that support, theoretically. Those of you who can, slide off and bring the crown of the head to the floor. Otherwise, stay where you are. Walk the feet in. Maybe heels will come up. Just roll to the inner big toe. If you need the feet on the back rug or even the legs of the chair, that's fine. Sometimes, depending on your range of motion and your body proportions, the heels might come back down, but much more heel out, toe in, Nicole. Even if you have to widen the legs, that's it. Now, sharply lift the shoulder blades to lift under the collarbones. The back body support that lift. It's even okay if you feel the collarbones move a little forward. Okay. Whether the elbows come down or not, make a fist and press into the floor to sharpen the shoulder blades. Elbows in. And bring the arms up, get a little momentum and dome out of that wonderful pose. Wait there. Okay, take a little right twist, left twist. Just do that 20 seconds or so on each side on your own. But with some integrity, I am watching you, as creepy as that might be. So when you're twisting, where's Tadasana? Find Tadasana in the torso when you're twisting. Betsy, I think that's the name of a band. Tadasana in the torso?
I'm in.
If not, it should be. I think I saw them. They opened for Hendrix. No, you know who opened for Hendrix when I saw him? Gentle Giant. Anybody heard Gentle Giant? Never. Okay. Oh well. I didn't hallucinate. Let's put it that way. Or did I? I may be hallucinating this yoga class. I'm not sure. Okay. supported back arch on the chair. I like to put a little padding with a little extra sticky mat. Most of you, I can go from the side if you like, just to demonstrate, right? Heels on the chair, that's crucial, so the chair doesn't fall over. Mona, would you like a magazine? You look like you're over in the outhouse over there. So I gotta move my butt forward, drape my arms over the back of the chair, then dome over the back of the chair. You can go a little below the shoulder blades. I'm reaching down to grab the lower rung, pressing my inner heel, doming back, shins in. But have the wall so that when you take your arm over your head, you're able to reach the wall at whatever height your range of motion permits. You have seen, now do. Press the inner heel, shins in, Mona, shins in. You might not quite get the right distance at the beginning. That's okay. You want to be able to touch the wall evenly at the same height. If you have more range, feel free to walk these down as far as your range permits. And again, first and second thoracic dome. Okay. So it looks like you're a little close to the wall mark to be able to extend your arms. So bring the arms up and over, or even to the side. So Dan, try draping the arms over the back of the chair, and then going up. So take a short break, adjust your distance. Release the grip at the neck. Hug the outer arm, deltoid into the socket, even as you widen the neck, the shoulders off the neck. Press the better, Mark. Good. Press the palms firmly. Now, some people are able to actually lift off the chair. But even if you don't do that, at least lighten the load. So you're lightening the weight of the back on the chair rather than pushing down against the chair energetically. And bring the arms up. Take care. Go slow. Relax. Not bad for old people. Especially yacht stand, right? So I hope you youngsters are inspired by Dan and me. You know, we're in the third stage of yoga practice, right? The first stage is beginner, right? Then there's continuing beginner, and then the stage that Dan and I are in is thank God I can still play. And that actually lasts for decades. So keep it up. But wait, there's more. I can't even show this in Zoom yoga land. That's not gonna work. I have to adjust. So I have wrist problems, okay? I sometimes wear a brace. I have a little arthritis in my wrist. So kids, don't overdo those arm balances. They're really not worth it in the long run anyway. But they're fun, aren't they, James? Bakasana, ooh. Okay, so what I do is I put a blanket back here, so I put my wrist on that blanket. And sometimes I go up with a little bit of a fist. I go to the crown of the head. Then I bring my arms into head balance position. Viparita Dandasana without the chair. Okay, I'm getting a lot of, you gotta be kidding me looks. The LA contingent. Yeah, the cat's not impressed. You ever done that one, Mark? Do you press up, Mark? Do you press up into Urdhva Dhanurasana? With a bolster or something?
I can do it. Not as elegantly as I like, but I can.
Well, yeah, just do Urdhva Dhanurasana then. We won't judge you too harshly for the elegant score. That's it, James. Okay, now toe in, heel out again, Nicole. Now grip the outer arms and hips in. Now sharpen the shoulder blades. Now, for those of you who are in it, Nicole, James, can you lift your head off the floor and look towards your sternum? Then keep that extra lift in your shoulder blades and take the head back lightly down. Yes. Or, Ona, you can do Urdhva Dhanurasana. That's also good. Looks good, Dan. Urdhva Dhanurasana on the slant blocks. That's great. Yes, you got it, Mark. Yeah. Okay, Betsy, walk in. Lift your heels. Walk in a little. Walk in now. Lift the hips. Lift the outer hips to take the heels down. Make the outer hips higher for the heels to go down. All right, now James and Nicole, from that position, go up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Release one hand at a time. Keep the other forearm firm. Then bring the other palm down, and then go up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. That's it. A lot of you are done, that's fine. Okay, Nicole, now walk in a half step. Lift your heels. Roll to the big toe. Contract the hamstrings. Raise the base of the buttocks and hips. Lift the body off the arms energetically. Have a sense of lifting the trunk off the arms rather than settling onto the arms. Now, if you need to walk out to come down, feel free to walk out to come down. There you go. All right. I'll give you a C+. No, that's a terrible way. This is not even pass fail. You all pass. So Betsy, work the walking in.
Yeah.
All right, everybody take down dog once again. Let's go to a more neutral extension of the spine. Even though we're still upside down with our heads. Just about 20, 30 seconds, yeah. Then you decide whether you want to walk the hands back or step the leg up into Uttanasana. Maybe a little bit of both. Huh? Go back to Uttanasana. Clasp your elbows, draw the side chest down. And then keeping that right hip hitting firmly into the socket, twist your torso to the right, as if you're going to bring left elbow toward the little toe. Now lengthen the right side, from the waist to the elbow. Right side change. Okay, back to center. Re-extend straight down. Okay. Then twist the other direction, but lengthen the left side from the hip to the elbow. Don't do this with your head though, just do it with your lower torso. The left hip has to hit toward the socket strongly. Come back to the center. Switch the interlock of the elbows. Then twist left to right. Lengthen the right side waist. Left hip, right hip, into the socket, strong. Don't turn the head though, it doesn't come by turning the head. Then back to center. Extend straight down. Then right to left, lengthening the right side. The left side much more. Keep the internal rotation at the root of the thighs. And then back to center. And then reach down, hold the ankles, pull yourself into a deep Uttanasana, just for a breath or two. And then release and pop right up to Tadasana. Right there. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice. All right. Spangasana. And have something for Halasana if you need any height for that.